Welcome to the Ground Mobility Division, home of combat vehicle recovery training and the 63 Alpha Mike AIT FTX. We train over 3,200 soldiers annually in recovery fundamentals and operations. Additionally, the AIT FTXL will have the capability to train 3,000 soldiers a year once fully implemented. The Ground Mobility Division is the global training center for recovery training and geographically provides for the most intense and rigorous AIT FTX that I've ever witnessed. The training is conducted solely in a 6,500-acre training area covering some of the most unforgiving terrain that Kentucky can provide. The far northwestern part of the Ground Mobility Division borders the Ohio River, while the central region crests Iron Mountain. The driving range never dries, even when the temperature is a smoldering 105 degrees. The mud alone can swallow an entire M88 whole. The dense and vast forests provide challenging and realistic land nav for the AIT soldiers, while scenarios challenge their technical skills. We at the Ground Mobility Division have worked hard to move the vast majority of training from classrooms to hands-on in the environment the soldiers are expected to operate. Our goal is to provide the field with highly skilled and proficient ordnance soldiers. We do this by providing the fundamentals and practicing them progressively to worst-case scenarios. The quality of training is only possible through the efforts of an extremely professional group of NCO instructors and a phenomenal maintenance team that repairs and services the largest fleet of M88s in the Army. Realism is the key word at the Ground Mobility Division, where we provide mud in your face, dirt in your pockets, grease-stained training.
As the battalion commander, the one thing that I think that pinpoints why GMD is so successful is its ability to build teams. Now what I've seen out here in the last 13 months of command is that Ground Mobility Division can take its junior-most soldiers, give them tasks to achieve, make them inculcate that task as something that is their own, and then show them how that fits integrally into the whole unit mission picture. The training at Ground Mobility Division is perhaps the best that I've seen in my 18 years in the Army. The reason why it's the best is that soldiers are required to go through a lot of stressful situations from the basics of recovery fundamentals all the way through situational training exercises in a field environment. Battalion commanders in the field who receive soldiers that have gone through this course should expect to see a soldier who is well-versed in recovery fundamentals. Not only just the aspect of how to recover vehicles, also how to operate the vehicle, how to drive it, and how to operate around it in a safe manner. The new section at GMD that is responsible for executing and planning the field training exercise for advanced individual training Abrams and Bradley mechanics. What they did is took a concept on how we were going to execute the field training exercise, and they have taken that concept all the way through from the various stages of planning to the point where we're poised for execution. So I'd say this training is probably the best that you're going to see in any unit in the Army because it's hands-on. It requires you to employ your brain, and each day you go through a live type training exercise that's going to push you to your limit.
pulling up to a hole, and we were supposed to make a left. And the sergeant saw the puddle, and time to go through it easy. Well, we got stuck, so we reversed it. And what happened was we switched mechanic seats with Private Neff, and he just told me to go up and floor it. What happened was I went through, and the A1 just slammed right into the puddle, and just lots of mud just came in. I like this course. It's a pretty nice course. I love getting dirty. I never thought I'd actually be playing mud in the Army, and it's great. I've learned a lot past week I've been here. I've learned more than I would imagine, and it's a pretty good course to take. What I like best is the driving course. I like driving. I like getting dirty.
Here at Ground Mobility Division, I am a squad leader over 4 maintenance soldiers. What we do is we pull maintenance on the M88s, and we service them semi-annually, each one every 6 months. We pull a service, a lot of time is 5 days, or one working week, and that usually starts on a Monday and ends on a Friday. And it's pretty challenging to get that done within the week, but we oftentimes make it happen. The students that come down here and work with us, we put them to work. You know, we show them what we do. We give them a task. We show them how to do it, what has to happen to make it, you know, fully to standard, and we supervise them pulling that task, making it happen.
I get home at night after training, a hard day of training like today, my wife look at me and say, how in the world do you do it? But being in the Army for as long as I have, I've grown to love it. My estimate for the students I've trained in 10 months, somewhere close to about 200. We get from the students that come through here, they're real good students, willing to learn, and I think when they get to the unit, it'll be a real vital asset.
What I think about my instructors, they're very outstanding, good instructors, they teach well. I've been learning a lot so far for the past week I've been here, so they're outstanding, very good instructors. What I like about this course is when we're downrange, flipping over tanks, driving, getting stuck in the mud, and my teammates helping each other to recover once we get stuck in the mud.
To give you an idea what soldiers can expect while training at the Ground Mobility Division, I'll leave you with a few minutes of clips of the soldiers and the training that they will receive at the Ground Mobility Division.